welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're currently testing the hypothesis that by reversing the Adrian Gonzalez and Hanley Ramirez trades in 2012 and signing Shane Victorino as a free agent in 2013, that the 2013 Dodgers can win the World Series. And we're using Action PC Baseball as if it's OOTP to test the hypothesis. Game 76 on the schedule today will be Nathan Eovaldi's second start since coming back from the injured list. This is the lineup against Kickham. I don't know this pitcher. Puig in right, Loney at first, Victorino in center, Kemp in left. He's back from the injured list, at least for now. Fedorovich behind the plate, Ellis second, D. Gordon at short, Luis Cruz in one of his final games, or perhaps his final game, at third, and Eovaldi on the mound against Blanco, Scutaro, Posey, Sandoval, Pence, Belt, moved up in the order, Torres, Brandon Crawford, and Kickham. So I'm assuming, based on that whoever pitched in this game in real life was a right-hander. Let's see what the stats show us. The Dodgers won 6-5. Yeah, it was Stephen Fife, it looks like, who started this game. He's a right-hander. Mike Kickham. And there you see the real lineup. How the game went. Okay, that's enough of that. There's the benches and the bullpens. Today's game, it's 72 degrees and the wind is blowing out to center field at 3 miles an hour. Kickham with a 16.20 ERA. And Eovaldi, who threw a shutout his first time back, on the mound. Let's play a baseball game. Blanco up first, hitting .304 on the season. There's a fly ball to center. Victorino going back, tracking it. It looks playable. He's backing up, but he's not exactly at the wall, and he makes the catch. On the track. 1 out for Scutaro, hitting .288 on the season. The second baseman swings, and actually he doesn't swing. He takes ball 4. Eovaldi with his first walk. There's a runner on with 1 out. For the meaty part of the Giants lineup, starting with Buster Posey. .276, 8 home runs, 37 runs scored, an OPS of .780. Gotta be careful here. Nathan's pitch is a ground ball to third. Cruz waits for the big Tuesday hop, flips to Ellis for 1. The runner is out, and Buster Posey makes 2. Oh, it feels so good to say that out loud. We go to the bottom of the first. Giants nothing. The Dodgers coming up to face Mike Kickham for the first time. There you see in living black and white, a 6.20 ERA, 0-1. He's given up 7 hits in 3 1/3 innings pitched, 4 home runs in 3 1/3 innings pitched, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts, a whip of. This is the biggest one I've seen thus far this season, 3.600. This should be a mismatch. We'll see. Yasiel Puig first up for the Dodgers. He's hitting .337 on the season. I believe he's in 3rd place in the National League batting average, and he walks this time. That'll help his OBP out. Leadoff walk for Loney, who's hitting .351. He's in the first spot in batting average in the National League. He has an OPS of .922, 49 RBI. Kickham delivers, and there's a fly ball to left. Brock Crawford going out. Torres coming in. That should be an easy out. The glove goes up, and the ball comes down inside it as Puig goes back to first. 1 down for Victorino, hitting .301 on the season. He has an OPS of .901. Flipping over and batting on the right-handed side this time. Hammers one to left. Torres going back. It's still elevating. Does look playable, though. Torres turning and watching and catching the ball. 2 out. Puig still at first with 2 outs for Kemp, who just came back off the injured list. He's hitting .270. An OPS of 776. First time in left field this season, I believe. And he walks also. 2 on, 2 out for the catcher Fedorovich. He's hitting .216 on the season. But he hits lefties better than righties. Kemp off a second. Puig off a second. He's a 7-speed. Kemp is a 6-speed at first. Fedorovich, look at the numbers, the OP, look at the slug. But got to do it on the field. Kick him, delivers, and strikes out Fedorovich. The Dodgers get 2 on walks. That's it. We're through 1, no score. Sandoval, Pence and Belt against Eovaldi, second inning. Pablo hitting .286 on the season with an .802 OPS. He has 7 home runs on the season. Eovaldi delivers, and there's a fly ball to left center. Still elevating. It's leveled. Kemp to his left says he has it, and is true to his word. 1 out for Pence. Hunter hitting .247 on the season, well below his .283 for the real season. OPS of 749. Does have power, 12 home runs on the season. Eovaldi fires it in there, and there's a base hit. Over Gordon's head, Kemp picks it up. Pence will hold with a single. He does. 1 out single for Hunter and Brandon Belt, who has some power. 6 home runs on the season. He's hitting .255. He's also below his real stats. OPS of 725. Pence, a 68% chance to steal. We're going to throw over there. And it goes up. Okay, we're not going to fool too much with him. If he wants to run, we'll do it. Let's do a pitch out here. Yeah. Nothing doing. And it goes up to 89%. The numbers in the box look a lot better for Belt now. We're going to pitch around Belt. See what happens. There's a dribbler to Loney. Fields it cleanly. Goes to Gordon for 1. The runner is out, and Brandon Belt makes 2. And 2 double plays already. And both half innings for the Giants. We're finished. We're through 1.5, no score. Mark Ellis, D. Gordon, and Luis Cruz for the Dodgers in the second half inning against Kickham. He's at 24 out of a possible 85 pitches. Delivers, and there's a liner right at Sandoval. Pablo closes his glove on it. 1 out for D. Gordon hitting .253 on the season with 35 runs scored and 24 stolen bases. The numbers in the box don't look terrible, so we're going to let him swing. Pitch is a strikeout throw out at first. Kick him second. 2 down, nobody on for Luis Cruz, who's hitting .148 on the season. He won't be around much longer. The pitch is a liner right at Scutaro. 1-2-3 inning. We're through 2, no score. Eovaldi at 24 out of a possible 100 will face Torres, Crawford, and Kickham. Here in the top of the third, the pitch is a ground ball to Ellis. He fields it cleanly across to Loney. 1 out for Brandon Crawford. The shortstop hitting .243 on the season. From the left side, Eovaldi's pitch is a pop-up. It's really, really high, and it's D. Gordon's play. He's right on the grass. He makes it. 2 out for the pitcher Kickham. He is stepping into the box for the first time this season. The pitch by Eovaldi is a ground ball to Gordon. Shifting to his left behind second base. Slingshot throw across is on target. We're through 2.5. No score. Eovaldi leads off the bottom of the third against Kickham, who's now at 40 pitches out of a possible 85, and he hits a liner right at Crawford. 1 out. Back to the top of the order. Puig has a 6-game hitting streak on the line. He walked his first time up. Pitch by Kickham. The fly ball to left. That's struck pretty well. It's up high. It's deep. And it's gone. Yasiel Puig with his 14th home run of the season leads off the scoring today. Dodgers up 1-0. 350 feet in the left field pavilion. Wind still going out to center field at 3 miles an hour. Light rain, apparently. Hard to believe. 1 out from James Loney. He's 0 for 1. Kick him at 45 pitches, strikes him out. Third strikeout, 2 down, bases empty for Victorino. He just dipped below the 300 mark. He's at 299. Kick him, watches a ground ball to third. Sandoval waits for the big Tuesday hop. The throw to first is going to be close, and Victorino is safe on the infield single. 2 on, 1 out. Victorino not going anywhere, even though he's a 7 speed for Kemp, who walked his first time up. Likes lefties. Watches the ball. Was a pitch out. Okay. Numbers in the box for Kemp looks great. 485 average, 607 on base, slug of 797 for an OPS of 1404. Victorino just watching him. As Kemp hits one down the third baseline, past Sandoval, past Torres. It's going to rattle around in the corner. Victorino, a 7 speed. Let's see how fast he really is. He's around third. Is he going to try to score? He will without a throw as the ball is on Crawford's glove. That's Kemp's 9th double of the season. Victorino crosses the plate and makes it 2-0 Dodgers on the Kemp double. So, still 2 out. Matt off of second. He's a 6 speed for Fedorovich. Tim struck out his first time up. The numbers in the box look really good. Kick him at 54 out of a possible 85. Looks in, winds, and fires and strikes out Fedorovich. 4th strikeout. We're through 3. 1/3 of this game is complete. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Uvalde goes back out now, staked to a 2-run lead. They'll face the top of the Giants order, Blanco, Scutaro, and Posey here in the top of the 4th. 37 pitches out of 100. Watches Blanco hit one down to Cruz. Long slingshot throw across the diamond is in time, and there's 1 out. For Scutaro. He walked his first time up. Evaldi now at 40 out of a possible 100 pitches. Turns and fires, and there's a fly ball to right. Puig backing up. It's still elevating. Now it's crested. Puig watching it. Is it going to go over his head as he backs up? Nope, he's got it. 2 out. Nobody on. Here's Buster Posey, who grounded into a double play his first time up. He's a 9-game hitting streak on the line. Evaldi turns and fires and walks Posey. So the tying run comes to the plate in the person of Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1. He flied to deep left center his first time up. Posey not a threat to run. He's a 4 speed. Evaldi looks into Fedorovich. He likes the sign. From the stretch. Fires. And there's a ground ball to second. Mark Ellis waits for it to get there, and they get the lumbering Sandoval in time. A walk and nothing else. We're through 3.5. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Hickam goes back out for the bottom of the 4th at 59 out of a possible 85. He'll face Mark Ellis, D. Gordon, and Luis Cruz. First pitch is a fly ball by Ellis. It's up high and to the left, but it's not very far. Torres coming in. He should have it. He does. 1 out. Here comes the corners looking for a D. Gordon bunt, but with those numbers, we're not going to do that. We're going to let him swing. The pitch by Kickham is a fly ball to right. That looks playable for Pence. Almost like a can of beans. He drops the apron and makes a great play to Rob Gordon, his 14th of the season. Let's see if he dove. He dove. That's what made it great. 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th for Cruz, who's 0 for 1. Kick him at 66 pitches now. Watches a ground ball hit the belt. He's going to go cover. And they get Cruz easily. We're through 4, 2-0 Dodgers. To the top of the fifth, Eovaldi at 51 out of a possible 100 pitches. Looks at Pence, who's 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. I don't feel like going to the defense yet. We're going to just keep pitching here and hope for the best. Good numbers for Pence in the box, but no reason not to trust Eovaldi. There's a fly ball to left. It's high. It's leveled. Kemp says he's got it. Shifting to his right, makes the grab, 1 out. Since Eovaldi's come back, he's thrown 13 consecutive scoreless innings. I know what happens. I know what happens when I say that. He's working on his 14th. 55 out of a possible 100 as Belt steps in. You could belt one right here. Eovaldi from the stretch watches Brandon hit one into left. Is that 2? Victorino goes to field it. Belt, ooh, he wanted to go, but he held at first. 1 out single for Brandon Belt. He's a 5 speed. For Torres, who's hitting 250, he's 0 for 1. He grounded a second his first time up. Eovaldi watches on first and watches a ground ball to Gordon. He's got it. He flips to Ellis for 1, and that's it. The speedy Torres beats the throw. There's 2 outs. Belt is erased. Runner on first. Torres is a 6 speed as Crawford steps in. Brandon 0 for 1. He popped to short. The numbers in the box don't look scary. Eovaldi checks the runner and fires and strikes out Brandon Crawford. See there. Jinxes mean nothing. 14 consecutive half innings of scoreless ball. We're through 4.5 in this game, and the Dodgers lead 2-0. Kickham, whose ERA is lowered down into single digits now, has pitched well, only giving up 2 runs in 4 innings. He'll take the hill here in the bottom of the 5th. He'll face Eovaldi, Puig, and Loney. Fly ball to right. That is a can of corn for Pence. He drops the apron, and then he flubs it, and then Eovaldi ends up at second. Hunter Pence with his 4th error of the season. Easy fly ball, it says right here, and he doesn't come up with it. And Eovaldi, running hard the whole time, is now at second. All right. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out for Puig, who's 1 for 1. He's walked and hit a home run. Kickham at 69 out of a possible 85. Looks at the box and starts sweating. An OPS of 1.806. Watches a base hit past Crawford into left field. Eovaldi, a 4 speed. Is he going to try Torres' arm? He does, and he scores. Easily scores. I don't usually see pitchers score from second on a single with nobody out, but this one did. And he can go back and sit down and ice his arm. Or, excuse me, keep it warm. He ices it after the game. On Puig's single, the Dodgers now lead 3-0. Puig is perfect today, 2 for 2 with a run scored and 2 RBI. He's got a single and a home run and a walk. All right, James Loney, 0 for 2. He hasn't done anything today. Kickham getting close to his pitch count. Looks at Puig, who's a 55% chance to steal, but we're not going anywhere. He'll throw over there first. Puig back safely. Goes down to 27%. Loney watches, Kickham, fire, and he hits one into left field past Crawford. Puig goes to second. Will he try third with Torres' 3 arm? An 86% chance is still not good enough for me. We'll hold first and second, nobody out. For Victorino's 1 for 2. Shane has fly to deep left and singled on the infield. All right. Chance to blow this game wide open here. 2 on, nobody out. Victorino at the plate. The box looks great. 425, 497, slug of 895. OPS of 1.392. That's why you don't go for third. All right, Puig a 7 at second in terms of speed. Loney a 4 speed at first. Victorino in the box. Kickham looks into Posey. Likes the call. Fires, and there's a fly ball to deep left center. Blanco going back. It's still up there. Now it's crested. It's coming down. Blanco says he's got it at the track near the wall. Makes the grab. Puig gonna tag? Only a 63% chance. No, he's not. So Victorino gave it a ride, but that's just another out. The first one of this half inning. And Kemp, who's 1 for 1. He's walked and doubled. That scored Victorino. He'll take his turn. Numbers in the box look good. 418, 527, a slug of 720, an OPS of 1.247. Kickham, 78 out of a possible 85. Checks the runners from the stretch. Delivers and strikes out Kemp. Nice poise there by Kickham. There's 2 outs. He's already given up a run in this half inning, but he's trying to hold on, so there's no more than that. Runners at first and second again, now 2 outs. Fedorovic's turn. His numbers in the box also look good. 294, 379, a slug of 762, an OPS of 1.140. Can Kickham get out of this and keep the Giants in the game? They're down 3-0. Fedorovic, rough day so far, struck out twice. Kickham wants the strikeout to get out of this half inning, only down by 3. Puig off a second, he's a 7. Loney off of first, he's a 4. The delivery. And there's a ground, nope, it's a liner right at Scutaro. He's got it. And Kickham definitely gets out of trouble, only giving up 1 run. We're through 5, it's 3-0 Dodgers. Eovaldi at 65 out of a possible 100 takes the mound again. This time against Kickham's spot. I don't think they'll let him hit, but let's see. Tony Abreu coming in to pinch hit. I don't remember seeing him previously, but let's look at his numbers. He's hitting 103 on the season. Maybe they should have just let Kickham in. The pitch by Eovaldi is a fly ball to right. Look out. Did he hit that out? It's way back. It's coming down. Victorino on the track near the wall makes the grab. Near the 385 mark. 1 out. Oh, I talked too soon there. All right. Abreu gives it a ride, but it doesn't get out. 1 out. For Blanco, 0 for 2. Gregor has flied to deep center and grounded to third. Wind still blowing out to center field at 3 miles an hour. Eovaldi turns and fires, and that's a pop-up. Gordon out streaking Cruz down the fair line to try to get it. They're both right at third base, and somebody caught it. Gordon did. That's 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. For Scutaro, who 0 for 1 he has, walked and fly to deep right. Numbers in the box, on base isn't great. But still, the OPS is below average. Eovaldi at 70 out of 100. I'm going to let him keep going. The pitch is a ground ball to short. Gordon's got it. He's on target with his throw, and they're through 6 half innings of work. Nate Eovaldi has given up 0 runs so far. We're through 5.5. It's 3-0 Dodgers. New pitcher is Sandy Rosario with a 1.98 ERA, 8 hits in 13 2/3 innings pitched, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts, a whip of 1.024. He'll face Mark Ellis, D. Gordon's spot, and Luis Cruz. I'll probably hit Gordon, but that might be his last chance. All right, Mark, first up is 0 for 2. He's lined to third and flied to shallow left. Rosario delivers, and Ellis hits a shot to left center. It's not up really high. Blanco says he has it. The glove goes up, and the ball comes down inside of it as a great play is made on the track, it looks like. That's his 4th great play of the season. Let's see what happened. He lays out and catches it for the out. 1 out for Gordon. He's 0 for 2. Numbers in the box don't look good. The infield's back. We're going to bunt for a hit. Pitch by Rosario is a great bunt by Gordon. He's going to be safe as Sandoval finally goes to recover the ball. It's too late. D's on at first with 1 out for Cruz, who's 0 for 2. He's pretty good at bunting, but I'd like to see Gordon try Posey's arm. 82% chance is pretty good. Do you think they're going to throw over there first? I don't think so. Rosario doesn't pay attention to Gordon, and D stolen it, his 25th of the season. He's in scoring position with 1 out. Cruz and Eovaldi up next. Cruz, not much of a chance for a hit here. His numbers look terrible. Bunt him to third? Or take a... No, there's no point in bunting him. If there was nobody out, sure. Rosario at 4 pitches. Watches Cruz hit a ground ball to Crawford. He's got it. Easy throw to Belt. Gordon stays put at second. He does. He has a 38% chance to steal third, but with 2 outs, no chance at that. Eovaldi comes up. He's 0 for 2 on the game, but he scored a run. He lined to short and he flied to right, but he was safe on Hunter Pence's error and eventually scored. 2 out. Gordon's a 10 speed. If you could just get this past the infielders and into that beautiful grass here at Dodger Stadium, you got a 4-0 lead. See if Nathan can help himself. Rosario's pitch is a ground ball to third. Pablo waits for the big Tuesday hop. Across the belt is in time and no advancement by Gordon. We're through 6. 2/3 of this game is complete and the Dodgers lead 3-0. Posey, Sandoval, and Pence here in the 7th. Eovaldi at 77 out of a possible 100. Let's look at the bullpen. Jansen's down. Fife, I don't even know if he's going to start his next game or if he's coming out of the bullpen. So Howell's available. Rodriguez is available. Both lefties are there. Belisario did not pitch in the last game, and Guerra is available. So we got 4, 2 lefties, 2 righties. 9 outs to a win. Posey 0 for 1. He has grounded to third, which was part of a double play, and walked. He's very dangerous. I can't see the box. The box disappeared. So I don't know what to do here. Well, with Sandoval, Pence, and Belt up next, we're going to pitch to him and see if the box comes back. And it's a base hit for, I almost called him Parker. Kemp picks it up past Gordon. And this is probably time to get Gordon out of the game. I don't know if Gordon had anything to do with that, because it didn't show up as a poor play by D, but he's done. Cruz will go in his spot. And Juan Uribe will go in the third base slot. Kemp is not a great outfielder, even though he has a great arm. He's thrown out at least 2 players that I can remember. We're going to put Ethier in a spot. A little bit less range, but a much higher percentage. Okay, should have probably done that before I pitched to Posey, but, you know, that's the way it goes. Fedorovich can be replaced by Ellis as well. I think we're going to do that while I'm thinking about it. Help the defense out. Okay, that's where we're at now. All right, still 3-0, but Posey at first. He's a 4 speed, 9 outs to get. Here's Sandoval, who's 0 for 2 thus far. Fly to deep left center and grounded to second. The box is back, and it doesn't scare me. Baldy at 79 out of a possible 100 pitches. See if he can get out of this. The pitch. Whip throw down to first. Did he get Posey? No. Ellis comes right into the game and tries to pick Posey up. All right, it's a 1-0 count. The number's still not scary. We're going to pitch to him. There's a ground ball to Ellis. He flips to Cruz. The runner is out, and Pablo Sandoval makes 2. That's the 3rd double play behind Eovaldi today. And there's 2 outs and nobody on for Pence. Pence, generally known as a heavy left-handed hitting guy. He has a good slug here. 413. Oh, that's not really that great. Let's take a look. I think this is a waste of time. Yeah, it's much worse against righties than lefties. We're not going to the pen anyhow. Eovaldi's only at 81 pitches. He's already gotten 20 outs in this game. Looks into Ellis, likes what he has, nods his head, fires, and Pence hits a liner past Uribe into left field. That's a second hit off him this half inning. Ethier picks it up, and that might be a key that we need to go to the pin. Still a 3-0 game. Pence is safe at first. He's a 7 speed. Belt is up. He's 1 for 2. He's grounded to first and a double play. And he's lined a single to left center. A lot of double plays today. The Giants have hurt themselves. They've only left on 2, thanks to the double plays clearing the bases off. All right, I'm going to double check this, but I think that's it for Nate. He still has some power against lefties, but he did not hit for average against them. So, with the full bullpen, the only question is, which lefty are we going to? J.P. Howell or Paco Rodriguez? And there isn't very much of a difference there. We're back to the top of the order, so we don't have to replace him at any point. We're going to go with Paco. And he'll go on Eovaldi's spot. Nice job. Nate gets a hand as he hands the ball to Paco. He had a nice, let's take a look at the stats if we can. 6 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 walks, only 1 strikeout though. The man at first is his responsibility, Pence. So it's up to Paco to get him out. Paco on the season with a 3.30 ERA. He's 1-1 with 4 saves, 14 hits in 30 innings pitched, 8 walks, 38 strikeouts, a whip of 7.33. He has given up 4 home runs, and that is a bugaboo our bullpen has, including Kenley. All right, Pence now at 70% chance to steal. We're going to throw over there first. And it's back, and it went up. We're going to try that again. And it doesn't change much, 2%. So we're just going to have to ignore him. The shift is on to the right side. So Cruz playing almost up the middle, Uribe in the hole, and Ellis between first and second. Outfield slightly shifted. Victorino just a hair to right field. Paco, we're going to find out how he can do right here against Belt. Pence off of first. Is he going to go? The pitch. There's a ground ball to Ellis. Mark, the trusty second baseman, throws him out at first, and the inning is over. The streak continues for Eovaldi as he gets through 6 2/3 to add with his 9. He's now at 15 2/3 scoreless innings. More importantly, the team has 7 scoreless innings today. We're through 6.5. It's 3-0 Dodgers. Rosario back out for a second half inning of work. He'll face the top of the order, Puig, Loney, and Victorino. First, Puig goes 2 for 2. He's walked, he's homered, he's singled. Looking for a double or a triple here. The pitch is another walk. Reached base 4 times today. That's pretty good. When your leadoff hitter makes it to base 4 different times, you're pretty happy with the offense. Although the Dodgers still only with a 3-run lead. James Loney is 1 for 3. Steps in. 351 average. He's 1 for 3. He has flied to shallow left. He struck out and he's grounded a single. I got Puig to second. He'd like to do that here. Numbers in the box look pretty pedestrian. Rosario at 14 out of a possible 20 pitches. Fires, and there's a ground ball to short. Crawford turn 2. Flips, nope, just across the belt, and he nips Loney at first. Oh, there's a chance to challenge. Let's challenge that. And he's safe at first. All right, we finally got a replay to go our way. Loney does not hit into a double play. He doesn't even get out at first. He's on with the infield single. That's his second hit of the day. He's 2 for 4. And with 2 on and nobody out, here comes Shane Victorino. He had a chance like this before in the game, and they couldn't get it done back in the 5th. Rosario at 16 out of a possible 20 pitches. Looks at Puig at second. He's a 7-speed. Loney at first. He's a 4. Victorino's 1 for 3. He's fly to deep left. He's singled on the infield, and he's flied to deep left center. Numbers in the box don't look good. Victorino can bunt. He's a darn good bunter. Excuse my language. And that's what we're going to do right here. I'm going to try to get one more run. Pitch is a good bunt, and they will not get Puig at third as Victorino does his job. He sacrifices Puig to third and Loney to second. Talk about a leader right there. Okay, and Ethier's up now. He replaced Kemp. I don't remember what inning that was, but he replaced him defensively. Probably the 6th or the 5th. Yeah, I'd say the 6th. And now he's getting a chance to hit. So this is his first at bat. Numbers in the box look good, including this OB on base of 470, slightly above average OPS. Doesn't need a hit though. He just needs a fly ball. If you're going to hit one, don't hit it to Blanco. Torres a 3-arm, Pence a 4, Blanco a 5. I guess you could hit it on the ground, and Puig will probably score at a 7-speed. The infield not playing up. So let's see what happens. Rosario at 18 out of a possible 20 pitches, checks the runners and fires, and walks Ethier. And now that sets up a double play possibility with the bases loaded. It also sets up a possible grand slam possibility. And I'll say possible one more time as A.J. Ellis steps in. A.J., he also replaced Tim Fedorovich as a defense, and now he gets a chance to hit. Those numbers do not look good, except for the on base of 396. Again, don't hit it on the ground. Hit it in the air, and we can get a run home. Rosario over 20 pitches, now at 23. Looks into Posey, checks all the runners, and fires. And there's a ground ball to third. Boy, somebody better start running at first. Sandoval picks it up, fires to Scutaro for 1. The runner is out, and Ellis makes 2. And no run scores. Nice job by the pitching there of Rosario and the defense on the infield for the Giants. We're through 7. Dodgers threaten but leave the bases loaded. They lead 3-0. Rodriguez, 6 outs from a win. Let's see. We're going to go batter by batter here. Rodriguez, I think he's going to... Oh, he's tiring. Wow, that's surprising. How many pitches did he throw? 3 pitches. Wow, I'm shocked. Okay, let's look at Torres. Oh yeah, I didn't want to do that anyhow. I just hit the wrong spot. Let's look at Torres as a hitter. He's a little bit better against lefties. And it says he's tiring. And we need 6 outs. And we got 3 pitchers. So let's take a look. That's surprising. He's only thrown 3 pitches. And he's tiring. Belisario and Guerra are available. I don't want to use another lefty. Crawford's on deck. So we're going to leave him in. And we're going to see what happens with this batter. Because I was hoping to get him through Crawford, who can't hit a lefty. So let's see what happens. Defense is about as good as I can do it. But Rodriguez might lose it really quick. It's still only a 3-0 lead, and you need 6 outs. They're going to be difficult, it feels like. The pitch is a ground ball to third. Uribe picks it up. Long throw is right on target to Loney. And there's 1 out. All right, I'm not even going to ask him how he's doing. He's throwing to Crawford because he's so bad against lefties. And then we'll pull him. Pitch by Paco. Struck him out. He's not that tired. 2 outs. 4 outs from a win. And here's Rosario's spot. He's not hitting for himself. Hector Sanchez command. Now we'll decide if we're going to pull him or not. Rodriguez only at 13 out of possible 20 pitches. Sanchez, did he get a home run recently? Let's take a look at what he's done in the previous game. I can't remember. He does hit lefties well, according to the stats on his card. But it's in very limited. 9 at-bats. He has 3 hits, 2 doubles. He only has 1 home run. He doesn't have great home run power. It might seem like his ability is good at 8. But in 140 at-bats, he only had 3 home runs total. That's not too scary. And I now regret that I pushed the game logs button or tab because nothing's happening. There it is. He just had an at-bat last time. He didn't do anything. Maybe he flew out deep. But it doesn't matter at this point. We can leave him in and then face Blanco. Is Blanco a big deal here against lefties? Wow, he is. Yeah, he is. Okay, so we're going to leave him in. Paco says he's tired. We're not going to talk to him. And he'll be okay. We'll see if he can get through this half inning. The pitch to Sanchez. Struck him his second strikeout. And we're through the top of the 8th. We're through 7.5 complete. And it's 3-0 Dodgers. 3 outs to a win. Mark Ellis starts this half inning off again. I think he started off every half inning. He's hit. He's 0 for 3. He's lined to third, fly to shallow left, and fly to deep left center. He'll face Dunning. Jake, we saw yesterday, 5.14 ERA, 8 hits, 7 innings, 6 walks, 1 strikeout, a whip of 2. The pitch. Well, there's a strikeout. Now he has 2. 1 for Uribe, who came in as a defensive replacement, and he gets a base hit here. All right. Little rally going. Is he going to go for 2? No. Juan holds. He's at first. 1 out for Cruz, who's 0 for 3. He's lined to second, ground to first, grounded to short. Pitch by Dunning. Ground ball to Scutaro. That could be 2. Over to Crawford. The runner is out, and Luis Cruz makes 2. And I hope that's not his last at bat as a Dodger, but it's close because he went 0 for 4 today. We're through 8. It's 3-0 Dodgers. All right, Rodriguez is out there for 1 more at bat. We're not talking to him. He's going to go over his expected pitch count in this at bat, more than likely. And he was tired after 3 pitches. So let's see if he can get 1 more out, and then we'll go to the pen. Pitch, strike out. And now he's over his pitch count, and we're done. I promise, Paco, we're finished. All right, he's probably going to need tomorrow off. He's so tired. All right, we still have 3 pitchers in the bullpen. And Scutaro is up. Scutaro is not great anywhere. Let's go with Guerra here. I know. We're going batter by batter. Not a big... He's low on the trust tree, we'll say. That's a dumb saying. There's no tree in baseball. But he's low on the list. Scutaro with the 7-game hitting streak. That's the first I saw that. I guess I've been asleep for that. Guerra on the season has a 2.95 ERA. He's 2-4 with 1 save. He's given up 19 hits and 21 in the 3rd innings pitched. 2 home runs, 9 walks, 19 strikeouts, a whip of 1.313. He's on thin ice. Wow. But he's going to get 1 batter and see what happens. Because I'd like to hold Belisario. So, we'll see. It's a 3-run lead. 1 out, 2 outs to a win. Can Guerra get me 1 out? The pitch is a liner to Victorino, who makes the grab. He read him like a book, and he gloves it. 1 out to a win. Is that it for Guerra, or should we try it for 1 batter here? See if he can get Posey out. Those numbers in the box look great for Buster. But we're going to try it with a 3-run lead. We could leave Belisario in the pen. That'd be awesome. Guerra looks into Ellis. He has got the best defense he can have behind him. Takes a deep breath. He has 1 save. He's looking for a second. Ball at his waist. He pauses. He pitches. He walks Posey. All right, Buster's on with 1 out, or 2 outs, excuse me. And Sandoval comes up. He's 0 for 3. He has fly to deep left center. He's grounded to second, and he grounded into a double play. A lot of double plays in this game. We'll see at the end the stats, but we still got to finish this off. Guerra at 7 out of a possible 35. Looks at Posey. There's still not a tying run, unless you count the on-deck person. So he does qualify for a save if he could get it. He has to get this man out, though. The numbers in the box look really, really good for the Giants. He's going to give him one more chance. Guerra fires, and there's a base hit to right. That's it. Puig goes to pick it up. Posey going to go for third. Yep, he is, and we're not going to throw. So runners at the corners. The tying run comes to the plate in the presence of Hunter Pence. He's 2 for 3 today. He's singled, he's flied out, and he's singled a second time. And he homers here, and this game is tied. And those numbers in the box look good. Let's go look at the pen. Belisario, a lot better. I could go to Howell here, but he usually hits lefties better. All right, we're going to ask Ronald to be good Ronald and get one out. On deck is Belt. So Belisario has this one batter, and then we go to Belt, and then we're out of pitchers. So this has to work. Defense is set and shifted a little to the left for Pence. Belisario checks the runners at the corners. Posey's a 4, speed at third. Sandoval, not much speed at first. He's a 3. Defense set, shaded slightly to the left is Victorino. Ronald on the season with a 3.30 ERA. He's 3-0 with 2 saves, 31 hits, and 30 innings pitched. 3 home runs he's given up. 13 walks, 16 strikeouts, a whip of 1.467. We're going to pitch around him and hope to get him out. If we walk him, then we go to Belt. We don't want to give up the 3-run homer. The pitch struck him out. Never a doubt as the Dodgers win 3-0. They make it interesting in the top of the ninth, but Giants don't score. Eovaldi gets his second win. Puig gets the MVP, reaches base 4 times. Kickham gets a tough luck loss and lowers his ERA. There you see the hits, 2 for Puig, including a home run. Loney with 2. Pence with 2. Wasn't going to let him homer there. At least I would hope not. I mean, sometimes I've seen it on a pitching around, but less likely. Kicked him 2 earned runs in 5 innings. That's a win for him. His ERA is down to 8.64. But Eovaldi, again, with minus stuff? Huh? 6 2/3, 4 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Now remember, Eovaldi really pitched for Miami, so maybe Miami's defense was so poor that's why his stats were the way they were. I don't know. Paco Rodriguez comes in and gives us 23 out of a possible 13 pitches and does the job with 3 strikeouts. Three of his 4 outs, or excuse me, 5 outs were by strikeout. Guerra gives up a hit and a walk. Belisario finishes it off. Double play time. San Francisco got 2, Dodgers got 3. Pence's error is the reason why an extra run scored, but the Giants didn't score, so can't say it was the reason they lost. Dodgers go to 55-21, and if my math is right, there are 5 games left till we hit 81, which is halfway through the season. And those 5 games, if we lose less or equal to 2, we will hit a pace of 116 wins, which is the record by Seattle. Not that I'm going for any kind of record, but boy, that would feel really good. If at 55, we need to get to 58. If we can get to 58, get 3 more out of the next 5 games. Yep, 3 out of 5. We'll be on pace. Now, will it happen? More than likely not. because you're going to see Kenley not pitch as much. There are going to be things with at bats and all kinds of stuff. Plus, we have a 16-game lead in the division. I'm going to worry about things like that and getting ready for the playoffs more than trying to win every possible game to break a record. But it's nice to think about. It's a motivator. We'll see you next time on Missed It by How Much.